waste, fraud, and abuse. The DOJ team is finding things that is beyond our imagination. For example, over $330 million in government grant loans has been given to children under the age of 11. The craziest thing, or one of the most crazy things that DOJ has discovered, is that a 9-month-old baby, got a 100,000 government grant loan. So 100 grand went to a baby? Sure. On paper it did, but did it go to like a senator's baby? A congressman's baby? I don't know, but Elon Musk is bringing receipts. On top of that, Pam Bondi is saying, we're going to prosecute. We're going after these guys. We are working with DOJ right now. We are seeing who got the money, who approved it, and we're going to go after all of them. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the show. Smash that thumbs up. Make sure you're subscribed. Before we continue, the sponsor of today's video is Verity Metals. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a Patriot family-owned gold, silver, and precious metal IRA firm who protect your money through real, constitutional, physical gold and silver like this 1-ounce American Silver Eagle. They don't just give you a piece of paper that says you own precious metals. You get your precious metals literally. And ladies and gentlemen, again, this is the great company. Matthew Geiger is a personal friend of mine. Call or text 480-717-9081. Get free silver on qualifying orders when you tell them Vlad sent you. Links are down below in the description. Thank you so much. Let's continue. I'm going to play you 2 clips. First one is going to be of Elon Musk talking about what they have found.
Well, the clear case of fraud was with the Small Business Administration, where they were handing out loans, $330 million worth of loans to people under the age of 11. I think the youngest, Kelly, was a 9-month-old who got a $100,000 loan. That's a very precocious baby we're talking about here.
We're tackling the fraud, waste, and abuse in the agency. We've seen, hundreds of billions of dollars of fraud go unprosecuted. So we're taking that on. We have a zero tolerance policy for fraud, and we continue to crack down on it and make sure people are held accountable.
See that? Okay. So, and then here's Pam Bondi right after says this.
As far as we are hearing a lot about fraud, waste, and abuse, a lot of waste and abuse, but there is a tremendous amount of fraud. And Elon, thank you for your partnership. Thank you for your team. You have uncovered so much fraud in our government, and we will prosecute you. We have an internal task force now working with every agency sitting here at this table. And if you've committed fraud, we're coming after you. Thank you, Elon, for that. On the violent crime level, thanks to President Trump's directive, we are seeking the death penalty again. So all of these horrible, violent criminals that you're hearing about around the country, they will face the death penalty federally within our country. And the drug dealers need to get out of here because we are coming after you. We're going to have 94 great U.S. attorneys around this country, and everyone will be prosecuted to the fullest extent of the law.
Boom, ladies and gentlemen, that is what I love to hear. Can I get 100 grand, Mr. Government? Uncle Sam, why am I mean, I got 4 kids. I got a 5-year-old, 6-year-old, 10-year-old, 12-year-old. Can they get 100 racks each? Please? We'll pay you off. We'll pay you back just like that 9-month-old baby paid you back. We promise. As soon as that 9-month-old baby pays you back, we will pay you back too, with interest. But first, make sure the baby pays back because the baby got his or her loan first. But all jokes aside, the point of the moral is this: corruption in our government is so deep. I never want to hear any of our politicians ever tell me about North Korea or Russia or an African nation or even China. I'm sorry, but when our government that says they are super great and super honest, and we don't have corruption, but then we find out this, and then at the same time we are backing and funding Ukraine, who has been the #1 most corrupt country in Asia for decades, where swastikas are cool, kidnapping men to fight a war against their will is cool, where the borders are closed, you're not allowed to leave the country if you're a military-aged man, where elections are canceled, and our politicians support that while they do this at home. Maybe North Korea has a point where they say the West has fallen. I don't know. But this corruption, thank God Trump is in the Oval Office to take care of these corrupt Democrat piggies. With that being said, ladies and gentlemen, I appreciate your time. Give the video a thumbs up. See you soon.